Hey, my name is Jay, and I'm going to tell you about some little tricks and things to make injecting your testosterone a bit more easy for you. First of all, if you're a small guy like me, you'll want to inject with a smaller needle. I use a 22 gauge, 1.5 length needle. Ask your doctor what would be the best for you. Most pharmacies provide you with 2 different sizes of needles, and those are the 2 most common ones. One to draw the testosterone, which is the thicker one, the 18 gauge, and one to inject with, which is the 22 gauge. One of the most important things to remember is you do not inject with the needle you draw with, and do not wipe the needle with an alcohol swab. The second thing to remember is do not be around animals while you're doing the injecting. They can interfere and it will turn out bad. I speak from experience. Once you have everything drawn, ready to inject, this is where the problem is. The surface of your leg, or wherever you inject, is very tender. The nerves are on the surface of the skin, so what you have to do is find a way to break the skin without freaking out. It's somewhat painful because of the nerves. Also, if you have a fear of needles, you will have a hard time. My method of overcoming this is to cough. Cough really hard until the needle goes into your leg or wherever you inject. The coughing helps you to forget what you're doing, and the next thing you know, the needle's in. Once the needle's in, don't forget to keep breathing deep breaths, especially if you're prone to anxiety attacks, like me. Remember that all you'll feel after you break the skin is the cold metal from the needle, and that's not going to hurt you. Make sure you put the needle in all the way. If your muscle twitches and pushes the needle out, you need to change the needle and start over. Do not use the same needle twice. Sorry about that. Don't use the same needle twice. Once the needle is in all the way, you need to aspirate. Aspirating means pulling the plunger back a little bit to make sure there's no blood return, because if there's blood return, you're in a vein, and that could be fatal. So start over. When you finally get into your leg muscle or wherever you're injecting, and there's no blood return, go slow and keep breathing. Remember, you're doing this for a reason, and there's no need to freak out. I hope this has helped everybody who's seen this, and just remember that you're doing it for a reason. Thanks.